How to make up, James, from there?
Can you check on the TV? Or the camera? Speed.
Andre, don't have a problem talking to people. It's not going to bother us.
Can you check on the TV?
Oh, you can hear me?
Okay. I'll turn it down.
You heard me saying all that too?
I guess they can hear it.
I'm talking about TV makeup.
Right. Speed.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you joining in for this Thanksgiving YouTube live Q&A. And so what I want to do, I want to take serious questions. I want to have a lot of fun with it. Whatever you need to ask me, this is the time to do it. It's a little way of giving back to you what you've done for us over this year. So thank you. So this week, a lot of you have been sitting down with, this week a lot of you will be sitting down with liberal family members, eating your turkey and your collard greens and cornbread and candy yam, potato salad, and whatever else you're going to eat. And so, and at dinner, you're going to be talking to your liberal friends about politics and religion and everything. So what I want to do is give you some pointers on how to deal with and talk to your liberal friends, the children of the lie, your family members at Thanksgiving dinner table this year, all right? So I'm going to tell you how.
Hey, Jesse. It says we're getting a little bit of audio really choppy and scratchy, so let's just hold off a sec until we get our audio fixed.
All right. We need to get the audio fixed.
Bill! 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 Bill!
You retarded.
You're retarded.
But you're actually retarded.
No, come on, that's Bill Nye the Science Guy. Everybody knows.
And everybody knows it. If I'm retarded.
My mama didn't know it. She gave me everything I wanted in my life.
That's what the problem is.
Let's get a nice audio check. Check one. Check one. Check two.
So do I need to start over?
I just do a little check one, check two.
No, do I need to start over once we get rolling?
I think it'd be best.
Okay.
Right? And we get some more people in.
Should I start all over again? Okay. Let's get this started in here.
Oh, they're still watching, man. Sometimes I forget. It's crazy. It's so easy to forget you're on air. It's funny. Progress report. Dead air. Dead air.
He's retarded.
James, do you think James is a beta male?
No, he's alpha.
But he's not married.
But he's still doing it the right way.
Oh.
Are you a beta male?
We'll talk about that later.
I thought so.
It's just a little static. Everything's loud and clear. Proceed. That's what Kano is saying. Hey, James, can you call it for us, James?
There's buzzing on Jesse's mic.
Oh, I see. Hey, past, present, and future. He says, Travis, punch Jesse. Should I punch you? I thought you had no anger in your heart, so if I punch you, you couldn't get angry and kill me.
I don't need to be angry. That's why I knew you're going to die.
No, it's Travis, louder milk, not buttermilk.
Same thing.
People call me Savage Travis nowadays, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to run with it.
Are they asking a question you on there?
See, people are calling me Soy Boy. Did you call me Soy Boy? Duke of Rhodes? The children are of the lie trying to sabotage the live stream. I agree, 100%. YouTube. The person who said that, where was that? Savage Travis, it's sticking. People are going to start calling me that from now on, guaranteed. I guarantee it. Laser 69 beam. Are you high?
Yes, are you high?
Yeah, he said, are you high? Question mark.
And what's your answer to him?
No.
Jay Laserbeam asked Savage Travis if he's high.
Laser 69 beam. They say claim it, Travis. Claim the name.
Savage Clavis? Savage Travis?
Don't mess it up, because they'll literally, they will hold that. It's Savage Travis.
Savage Travis Buttermilk.
Oh, can I tell you later about my reparations? How I want to do reparations?
No.
Well, I'll squeeze it in.
It's not your show.
You'll love it.
Okay, Phil says we're good.
We're good?
Speed.
So, sorry about the technical problem we're having here, but I'm Jesse Peterson. Welcome to the YouTube Live Thanksgiving Q&A. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thank you for joining our Thanksgiving Live YouTube Q&A. This week, a lot of you are going to be sitting with your liberal family members over Thanksgiving dinner. And I want to talk to you as we move forward here as to how to deal with your liberal family and friends at the dinner table. I've been doing this for years now. It's easy. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. We're also doing a live Q&A. And so send me your questions about anything right now. Ask me anything. This is your day. It's a way of saying thanks back to you. All right? We really, really do appreciate it. So should I take the questions answered now, Kelly? Okay, so what we're going to do first is Travis is going to give me your live. Under everything fine?
Yes.
They put it all back and straighten out?
Yes.
Okay, so no more problem forever?
No, everything's fine.
Oh, good. Thank you, Andre. You knew I was going to ask?
I definitely knew you were going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Doing a live YouTube.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
My accounting guy was working on some issues, so they're fine now. Oh, and he said happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
I did, yes.
Okay, and so first question or comment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Travis, buttermilk, no, sour milk, louder milk, gladder milk. What's your last name? No, for real.
Louder milk.
Oh, louder milk. I don't know what kind of last name is that, but
It's German and Scottish. Well, yeah, German.
and he's one of the producers of the Fallen State .tv. So he's going to give me the questions and comments. Go ahead.
So first one is from, and I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Ralphie Aloridian. If Jesus is not God, what or who is he?
Who is Jesus?
If he's not God, what or who is he?
Jesus is the Son of God. He was sent by his Father God in order to make a sacrifice so that you and I and everybody else who want to return to the Father will have a way to return. As he said, no man can go to the Father except through the Son. And so if he was God, why would he be calling himself the Son, right? He said, the Father sent me. And he also said that it's not he who it's not him who is doing the work, but the Father in him. And likewise, when you return to the Father, you too, God will work through you because he will dwell in you and work through you and make all things possible for you. So it's clear that he is the Son of God. He made that clear, but unfortunately, the intellectuals turned him into God. He even said there's a point where he was doing these miracles, and everybody like, wow, amazing, hola, see Jesus, see Senor, you're wonderful. He was like, no, cut it out. It's not me, but it's the Father that's in me. And he said, greater works shall you do if you believe. So he's the Son of God, not the Father of God. He can't be the daddy of himself. Just FYI. But that's a good question. Okay?
Cool. Dana Solomon says, can we ask personal questions?
It all depends.
Hey, how personal is it?
I'm telling you.
I say, shoot them in the chat, and we'll see if we can grab them if they're appropriate.
Yeah.
Interesting. It says, past, present, and future has a super chat here for $4.99.
Thank you, past, present, and future.
Jesse, I need absolutely Mamma Mia, hola, si senor. I need a Jesse Christmas sweater to troll my family members this holiday season. Press 1 if you agree. I agree.
That was past, present, and future?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll get on that.
Yes, sir.
That's funny.
So does he want to know how to get it or what?
I guess he's just...
Oh, we're going to tell you how in a minute, right, Kelly?
Well, that was a super chat, and I just wanted to get that out there.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that.
I accidentally got a little bit of a... so maybe I can still read it.
Your pants are so wrinkled. Did you sleep in them on the floor or something?
I don't have a bed. You don't pay me enough to own a bed.
I can tell. Look how wrinkled he is.
I can't buy new pants. I can't buy new furniture. I'm broke. I live in the alley behind the building.
It's amazing that being white, you can dress like that and it's okay. But if I dress that way, it'll be a big deal. Black people dress that way.
That's because America's so racist. Rhino H says...
Rhino?
I guess. Jesse, thanks for sharing your wisdom. I've often heard you say that women don't have love to give. Can you... I got a little something in the way of that. Can you explain more clearly what you mean?
There's an order to life, and that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. And so love comes from above down through, and not from below up, right? And so since the man is the head of the woman, as Christ is the head of man, the love comes from God through Christ, through the man, through the woman. So women are the receivers of love, as man receives it from Christ and Christ receives it from God. And the problem is, in that fallen state that most men and women are in, the order has reversed, and now men are trying to get love from women, and women know that they don't have it to give, so it frustrates them, and they see men as weak when they're trying to get love from them. And men are trying to get it by way of sex, by way of catering to the woman, and it's just never going to work because that's not the order. Women are supposed to see the right love from the man. So that's why we got to reverse the order so that when it's done that way, it works out perfectly. We got to come back to order.
Well said. I think we should probably plug the Indiegogo.
Not yet.
12:15, 12:17.
Well, we started late.
Oh.
Let's do a couple more.
Let's do a couple more?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got a really good one for you.
Okay.
But
yeah, the lady can ask me a personal question too.
Sure.
Okay.
We got $100 super chat.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Amazing.
From Scott.
Every dime we get, it goes right into making this work, folks. So thank you.
From Scott Ashley Sexton. I've been doing the silent prayer for 3 months and had not been angry till last week. I caught myself, but when will the Spirit leave me?
That's a good question. So, like, the fact that you are awake, you can see it happening, don't worry about it. Because you got to realize that you're like a brand new baby. You know how in the physical, when a baby is first born, the baby start looking around, the baby start crawling, and the baby falls. But if the mother or the father don't go, oh, my baby, the baby won't overreact to it. The baby will just laugh and brush it off because the baby is learning to crawl. Then the baby start walking, and the baby falls. No big deal. The baby will laugh about it. No big deal. And then eventually the baby's walking well. Same thing with you, the spirit. You've been born again. You're a brand new baby. And so there will be times where you get caught up in your thoughts and then you feel and overreact sometimes. But when that happens, don't judge it. Don't call it right or wrong. Don't call it failure or success. Don't call it anything, because you're growing away from the mind of Satan, the mind of your ex-daddy, and your mind is being renewed by God. So when it happens, don't believe the lie that, oh, you're failing. You said you had the anger gone, but you don't. Pay that no mind. You just drifted into your thoughts and didn't realize it. No big deal. And if you don't make it into a big deal, then you're not giving it life. If you just observe it without opinion, you don't give it life. All right? So don't worry about it. Just stay with the prayer, stay watching, and it's working itself out. It doesn't mean that you're falling back.
Cool. You want to do one more?
Yes.
Cool.
One more.
This one's pretty interesting. I don't want to just stick strictly to the super chats. I'd like to hit some other people.
Right.
So from Skip McBurney, I love my sister, but don't like her when she steals from me. How is this?
Oh, we had a very interesting conversation about the word like. Some people say, I love you, but I don't like you, right? And what I've come to realize is that like, I guess, is just a made-up word for human beings to communicate. But once you overcome the spirit of anger, you start to realize that there's nothing but love or hate. Love or hate. There is no like or anything, but you're not going to see this until you wake up, because we've been so brainwashed with words. I've come to realize that this is why once you return to the Father, you overcome words as well. You're no longer subject to words. We've been so dumbed down and brainwashed with words. So either you love your sister or you hate your sister. All right? There is no like. And so if you're reacting to her, you're feeling something about it, then you have not overcome your anger yet. You have not. You're still operating in a fallen state. So there's no such thing as like. I like ice cream. But then I can love ice cream too if I was in a fallen state. But it's just, like is not it. See, there are two realities. There's an outer reality. They use a lot of words, the intellects. And then there's an inner environment, inner reality, and it's observation. You live through observation using fewer words than you do when you live from the outside. So you don't like your sister. What it is, you still resent your sister. That's what's happening. Travis, I threw this out to Joel today, and I said to him, once you understand the world, once you know the world, then you overcome the world. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, because the world's a fallen state. That overcoming evil in yourself, you'll overcome the world with it, and then you'll live in a holy state. You'll be over. That look, I mean, I must be wrong.
No, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay.
No, I just wanted, because Joel thought it was very interesting too.
Did he agree?
Once you know the world, then you can overcome the world.
Yeah.
But I don't think we explained what it meant.
Well,
I just threw it out
I
there.
just did though.
And are you right about it?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Do you promise not to wear those wrinkled pants again? All right. So what we're going to do is just pause for a moment. Then since we started late, we're going to spend some more time taking your questions and answers. So what I want to, for those who might not be aware, recently we launched an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. And one of the reasons for doing it, which is a primary reason, is that Media Matters are trying to get the fallen state taken off YouTube. And normally what conservative Christians do is they cower down, they don't fight back, and Media Matter, the children of the law, are allowed to or able to destroy the people of the truth, right? But we have decided, with your help, that we're not going to take this laying down. We're going to fight back. And the way to do it, the way we have to do it starting out, is that we got to update our equipment. We have a lot of old cameras and microphones and equipment that we're working with. And we cannot afford at this time to buy new equipment. So we need your support in order to get this done, because we can no longer afford to allow the children of the lie to stop free thought. Free thought matter. Many conservative voices have been banned from YouTube, and banning, censorship, and shadow banning are serious threats nowadays. And I know that we're being shadow banned right now on Twitter and all those folks, but we got to start fighting back. So we're fighting back, and we need you fighting with us. All right. So what we have done, we got to grow faster. We got to get the word out faster. We got to really make this happen. So we need your help to get this done. I want you to go to the fallenstate.tv and click down on the Indiegogo button to check out our campaign. And at this point, Travis, the guy with the wrinkled pants,
It's a nice shirt, though.
and the detergent underpants from the washer, is going to tell you, Travis is going to tell you what you get as a result of supporting our Indiegogo campaign called The Fallen State, Keep Free Thought Alive. So, Travis, you can now
Is it my turn?
explain the perks to the folks.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir. Can you guys tell he has on these wrinkled pants online? Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, but don't turn around because they'll see that white powder. Don't do it.
Pay me more money.
It's not my fault you can't wash your clothes.
Donate so he can pay me, finally. I'm broke. I'm starving. I'm like $1.40.
Okay,
Wet.
let's get it on.
Let's get it on. All right, I have it here.
Okay.
Don't worry. Can I just say one thing first? It's not about anything you think.
You made me nervous.
I just want to say that the liberal media, they do this, they don't want to violate our rights, so they have to figure out all these crafty ways to censor us. And that's what Jesse's talking about. He's talking about shadow banning. They make sure that we don't get recommended. They make sure we don't, some of our videos don't even get monetized. And then the liberal media, there are organizations like Media Matters, they'll write hit pieces on Jesse and try to get us deplatformed. And so it's really important that if you like these kind of shows and you like the conservative media, you have to support it through donations, because we're not going to charge you for the show, but you still have to support the stuff you love if you want it to stay around, because if you don't, well, it's going to go away. So
and one thing that the liberals do is that they may not agree with everything, but they support each other.
Yeah.
They help protect each other. So we have to be the same way.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because in reality, it's like a culture war.
Right.
And if you're and I don't like to fight a war, but I'll defend myself. And when we're on the front lines every day, Jesse and James from the Hake Report, He works on the radio show too. They're in here 12 hours a day, sometimes more. I'm only here for 8 hours a day, and I get tired from the culture war. And so we need your help, guys. Like we're kind of alone on the far end of the spectrum because, everybody like Owen Benjamin and Alex Jones, I mean, they've already been weeded out, and it's just happening one after another, and we can't set the precedent that it's okay. So
and we don't want to wait till we out before we let you know what's going on.
Yeah.
All of us, we got to work together to stop it.
No, I just wanted to stress that.
Yeah, that's good.
With that said, for $10, just for donating $10, we're going to give you a sticker. Jesse actually has it here, and it comes in different colors. We picked orange for the. It's sideways. There you go. That's good. Oh, it's going to be black. No colors. Oh, just black and white. So. Sorry, it's orange. I don't know why. $10 for the sticker. And when we were doing this on the radio show, people were acting like the stuff we were selling is a store. This is not a store, guys. You're donating to the cause, and we're giving you something back in return. If this was a store, we would be charging like $1 for a sticker. But because we're charging $10 for the sticker, it's because it's supporting the show for our Indiegogo. We're not trying to.
And it's a way of
rip you
saying
off.
thank you for helping us.
Yeah, we're trying to give you stuff back for your donations.
Okay.
So, and with
$25, you get what?
$25, we're going to get a mug. So we made a exclusive logo that's on that sticker, and we'd put it on this mug as well. And that's for $25.
And $50.
That's going to be the T-shirt that you see Jesse wearing. Free thoughts matter. Say it.
Free thoughts matter. And from $75,
You're going to get.
this is a nice material too. I like these. I'm real meticulous about the type of T-shirts we get.
Meticulous?
No.
Meticulous and particular. It's a new word. Marticulous, it's new. Don't worry.
Is that a made-up word?
Well, yeah, but don't worry. It's fine.
What does that mean? That's what the shirts are. Oh, particular. I'm real particular about these
He's ridiculous.
T-shirts. I like for them to fit nicely around the neck, and then I like for the material to be soft on the body, and this is what you get. Really nice T-shirts.
Fits on the neck, soft on the body. Get it now.
And so for $100, is that right?
$75.
Oh, 75. How much would you get for 100?
Can you say it?
$75. Oh, what'd you get for 100? So you get the hoodie.
For $75.
The hoodie for $75. This is nice, soft material.
Oh,
too.
it's so soft.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'll wear that because it's so easy to wear. If you have to put on a jacket over it, it fit well, feel nice to the body. And for $250?
Oh, you skipped one.
100.
Jesse's signed book, From Rage to Responsibility.
And it's an excellent book because one of the things that I've done in the book for the last 29 years, I have operated in life without anger. I have perfect peace and no anger. And so I write in there From Rage to Responsibility of how I was able to overcome that anger. I really want you to get that because you're making a horrible mistake spending your life being angry when you don't have to live that way. We're supposed to have perfect peace as children of God. And so when we deal with situations in life, if we deal with imperfect situations in a perfect manner, it makes us perfect. It causes us to get better and better in life. So I really want you to have From Rage to Responsibility. It's a way of saying thanks. That was $100.
And that's for $100. And this is where we start getting into the perk limits, which means there's a limited amount of these items. So there's only 200 of those. So get them while they're good.
$250?
For $250, Jesse, you're going to give the person a personal shout-out video that they can share on their social media.
Shout out!
And there's only 20 of those.
How about 500?
For $500, they're going to get a 10-minute personal Skype call with you, and they can talk about whatever they want, and there's 20 of those.
Personal. And how about 1,000?
For $1,000, they're going to come here, attend a taping. They're going to meet you, and they're going to have lunch with all of us at the Fallen State.
Would you promise to iron your pants that day?
I'm going to wear my birthday suit that day.
5,000. No, 1,000, right?
That was 1,000.
Okay, 5,000.
There's only 10 of those, by the way. Attend the taping. There can only be 10.
5,000.
For $5,000, you're going to get 15 minutes of fame on the Fallen State. We're going to record your interview for 15 minutes, and then we'll post it later as a special Indiegogo episode.
So I'll be interviewing someone for 15 minutes.
Yep.
And then 10,000?
Oh, and there's only 4 of those, 15 minutes of fame. And for $10,000, you're going to spend the morning with you. You're going to sit in on the studio for the radio show. You'll be able to bring him on to the show for a segment if they'd like. They'll also sit in on the YouTube Live. And then afterwards, they're going to get their choice between either their own Fallen State episode or a personal private lunch with you.
And also in the studio, you get a chance to meet Joel. He is the audio engineer as well as the owner of the Godly, what is it? Gotti? Oh, the Gifted of Dance.
Didn't you help him start that?
You know what I'm thinking of is the sweatshirt you have, the Godly Gifted sweatshirt or whatever. The Gifted of Dance. You get a chance to meet Joel. And then 20,000?
Oh, and there's only 2 of those, by the way. So only 2 of Spend the Morning with Jesse. And the big ticket item, huge ticket item, bigly, finally, $20,000, you get to host the Fallen State, and we're going to turn the tables on Jesse, and you're going to get to interview him.
That's going to be interesting.
Only one.
I like that. You'll be able to ask me, interview me, put me under pressure, make me say yes or no.
And there can only be one.
And so once again, all the money that you give and donate, we'll give it back to you, but every dime we get goes back into upgrading, updating our equipment, the microphones, the cameras, and whatever else we need to do. So we really, really need your support, and we need all of you to get involved and help us get this done. And once it's done, we will also let you know. We'll keep you updated how we're moving forward, all right? So go to the FallenState.tv and then scroll down to the Indiegogo campaign and log in and do your thing. We really, really appreciate it. Every dime's help. And if you, let's say you have $5 or $10 or whatever you just want to give to help out, then please do that as well. Every dime help, every penny we got, we put back into what, to fight the enemies, fight the liberal media, Media Matter, and Black Lives Matter, and all those folks who want to take us down. We're not going to let it happen. So thank you very much. So what I want to do now, Travis, is get back to some more. That's it for that?
That's all the perks.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to get back to some more questions and answers.
Sure.
The first question they want to know is, how did you create the Hitler mustache?
Oh, you just shave the sides? Are they calling me Hitler?
Well, no, they call you Mustache Hitler.
Okay. Can I read a question?
Yes.
I got one from someone named Honeybee. My question to Jesse, is it okay to be alone with no friends and no mate at all, ever? Like you.
It's best to be that way if you're using that as a form of salvation. If you're using other people and places, things to make you feel better. Because no human being, no money, no place, no nothing can fulfill that void that is in you. The only thing that's going to fulfill that void, that emptiness, that longing, is a return to the Father. Forgiving your mother and returning to the Father. And that void would disappear. And then you could be with people without having to need them to fulfill something that is missing within you. So for that reason, it's good to be alone. And I have to tell you, once that void is fulfilled, you could be with people or not with them. You're going to still have peace no matter what the situation is. All right? Good question.
Oh, I forgot something.
What?
You're going to have to fire me.
Oh, we have the bag, yeah.
And for anybody who donates over $1,000, you'll also receive this amazing
Yes.
custom Fallen State tote bag for all your grocery needs. And inside there, we're going to throw the mug, we're going to throw that t-shirt, and we're going to throw you a sticker. And that's our Fallen State swag bag.
Swag bag.
Stuff we all get.
Yes. That way when you go to the supermarket, you don't have to pay for a paper bag.
That's right. Because we're environmentalists. We love the earth.
Okay, let's have another one.
All right. So I just wanted to comment on Casino asked about the shirt. He said, is it a next level brand shirt, which is like the top tier? Yes, it is. It's a very, very, very nice shirt.
Yeah, it really is. I don't like wearing those t-shirts that's stiff, kind of itches the body, and then when they get old, they like fall away from the neck and all that kind of stuff. I like t-shirts like the military t-shirts. I like the way that material is. So they're nice stuff. So you got my word on that.
Is it my turn to read another question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, so the next person, Jeremy J. Question, if racism doesn't exist, why did you write about it in your books? Thanks, guys.
Which one did I write about it in?
Which one did you write about it in?
Right. At one point, I thought that racism existed too when I was in that fallen state. I couldn't see that I had been lied to. And it was only when I woke up that I was able to see that our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil. And if you really pay attention, even in the fallen state, you can notice that on the side of good, there are all races of people that stands for what is right. Men, women, of all color, all cultures, they're fighting against those who are against good. And on the side of evil, there are all races of people involved in that. And that alone should let you know, even in the fallen state, that it's not about color, it's about character, it's about what is right and what is wrong. There are people who serve what is wrong and they love evil, and there are those who serve what is right and they love good. And it has nothing to do with your color, believe me. But maybe some people have to wake up to see that because we've been lied for so long about that. When I was growing up, racism didn't even exist. That word, if it did, I wasn't familiar with it because no one around me was using that. Even the blacks were saying it's right or wrong, good or evil. The children of the lie brought that word in order to divide and conquer. They say it's a physical problem because they know if it's physical, it's never going to get resolved. How do you prove that you're not a racist, right? And so that's why they made it physical rather than spiritual. Because if a person is wrong, you can say you are wrong. You can prove to them that they're wrong and things get better, but not with this phony word of racism. Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
People are asking how to get to the Indiegogo page. You're going to go to thefallenstate.tv. If you're on a web, you might have to just scroll slightly down. You'll see the Indiegogo link. If you do it on your phone, it'll be right on the front page. Just click on that link. It'll take you to the Indiegogo page. You can go ahead and watch our pitch video and donate and get a perk. I saw a really funny question in here. Can I say it? From Apocalypse the Destroyer. Jesse Lee Peterson wants to be, Jesse Lee Peterson wants to be white so bad. What do you hate your black skin for? Why do you hate your black skin for? That's a really weird way to...
I am white on the inside and black on the outside. Sounded like Joel. It's a dumb question. It's a question from a blind person. But I understand that you can't see and understand. I have no hatred for anyone, not even myself. I love all people, even the ones that ask dumb questions. But I love all people. And the reason I'm able to love all people because God took away my anger. So I love even my enemies. But I understand that in your fallen state, you think it's about color. Hopefully one day you will wake up. I'm not into the black thing. And in all honesty, I don't think I've ever really been into the black thing. Because even growing up, we were not into the black thing. You know what I'm saying? It was about character. I remember going up to Indiana to live for a while, and they had the Black Panthers at the time, and they were into the black power and the black thing. And because we were not accustomed to that, we were afraid of the Black Panthers because we saw them for what they were, militant, angry, out of control by being in the black thing. So I've never really been into the black thing, even though I did wear a dashiki for a while.
I've never heard of a dashiki. What's that?
And an afro.
What's a dashiki?
A dashiki is those African clothes
Sure.
with the African colors and stuff like that. And then we put them on and deceive ourselves that we're from Africa. I wore those as a style because I had the afro and everything, but I've never really been into the black thing.
I've never really been into the black thing either.
Right. Yeah, right. You're more into it than I am. Go ahead.
No, you are.
You're blacker than me. And why
You're
do
black
you have
as the ace of spades.
Why do you have on a wedding ring? Are you married?
Why you gotta bring that up on here?
Some people want to know.
No, I don't. It doesn't matter if they want to know.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Why not? You embarrassed?
You're on trial, not me.
I'm going to let your girlfriend know that you did not want anybody to know.
you let Bree know. I don't care.
Okay.
All right, I got another one from, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Moita Moita. Is that Asian? I don't know. Oh, that's Spanish. Sí. Moita Mita. I forgave my mother 2 months ago and most of my anger toward her disappeared.
Yeah.
This sounds Spanish, but trying to speak English. I still find myself mad at her sometimes and I quickly remind myself that it is not her fault. It is smithing that takes time. Is it something that takes time?
Yes. Again, as I said to the first person, when you feel that, when you're around your mother and you feel that, pay it no mind. Just be aware of it, all right? You just, she did something, you slipped into your thought about it, and so you're feeling the anger. But don't call it success or failure. Don't give it a name. Just observe it and learn to speak up to your mother, but don't go with resentment. And after a while, you look around, and whenever you're around her, you won't feel anything about it at all. So be patient, allow yourself to grow, and it'll pass. Also, make sure you do my silent prayer, the silentprayer.video. Do the prayer, stay with it, and God will renew your mind. So let go and let Him take care of it. Just become an observer of what's happening without having an opinion about it. You're doing fine. Just be patient. All right?
I'm getting something from James. He interrupted the chat. Right now, Kelly is sending me questions, but James thought it would be a good idea for him to squeeze one in.
James, from the Hate Report?
From the Hate Report.
The Hate Report. La, 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 la. Yeah.
La,
the Hate
la.
Report.
Is that how you do it?
The Hate Report. It's on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time. TheHateReport.com. All right? And also check out Joel's Instagram. Joel at, what's your Instagram? TheGiftedOfDance.com. That's it. At The Gifted of Dance. That's Joel.
Ermias wants to squeeze in a super chat, so let me read this one first, and then I'll get to that.
Okay.
From James, who's relaying Dana Solomon. If all else fails in a marriage, falls apart due to repeated infidelity, if there is, what is a good time to tell your kids you and your cheating spouse are getting a divorce? How do you go about it? Hurt most for my kids.
What I recommend, divorces are never good. They never work out well for the kids or for the ones who are divorcing. For the kids or for the ones, who's that? Oh, they're here for the counseling thing? Oh, you're early. That's cool, you're white. But someone I have counseling at the top of the hour, so they're here for that. What I recommend, just take your time and allow yourself to go through what you got to go through. Don't be angry about it. And don't be so quick to sign the divorce papers or anything. Maybe you need to separate for a minute, a year or so, and see how things turn out. But don't be so quick to tell the kids, and don't be so quick to sign the divorce papers. Because if you overcome that anger, and your husband does too, you guys may end up back together. And so just kind of explain to the kids, Dad and I are not getting along that well right now. We're trying to work these issues out. And make sure you don't have that emotion that would cause them to separate from their father. All right? But do the silent prayer. Take one step at a time. Do not go with anger. And don't be telling the kid, oh, your dad is a cheating man, because whatever is happening between you and your husband, not the kids. So try not to involve them in all what's going to happen, all right? But do the silent prayer. Be patient. Take one day at a time. You said Hermes was giving you something.
You know, he said to read a super chat from Jackson, but I don't actually see it, and I don't have it here. So, Hermes, if you want to get on that.
So, Jackson, thank you for it. We don't see what it is, but thank you for it.
I'll get it in a sec.
Yeah, absolutely appreciate it.
We'll go on to the next question.
Okay.
I love it. I love this question. This is hilarious. Because you got such a disdain for potheads.
Pot? Are you a pothead?
Huh?
Oh, no, I forgot.
Don't talk about that on air, Jesse.
I'm not. You can't ask a pothead if he's a pothead on the air.
So
and then you forget not to ask. And then they won't know that you forgot not to ask. So they think you're like seriously asking. But you don't expect.
Listen to me, be quiet.
You don't expect a pothead to be a pothead.
Be quiet.
Okay, go ahead.
So from Tariq Ferris, is it cool to smoke a little bit of the devil's lettuce before Thanksgiving to deal with my liberal family and friends?
No. Believe me, you want to be as conscious and aware as possible, because they're all going to double team on you. It's going to be the world against you. And you want to be conscious so you can be honest and not overreact, so you can show them love with the truth. But if you're high off pot, you're going to think that you're at your highest level of consciousness when you're really not. So if you got to smoke it, wait until dinner is over and you've gone away from the party, if you have to do it. All right, but I recommend not doing it while you're with the family.
You looking at me? All right, I just tune you out when you start talking.
Are you high?
It's about to be Thanksgiving.
What do you think about it's best not to smoke pot because it destroys the highest level of consciousness? And we, especially men, are supposed to always be conscious and aware, so we can be a perfect example.
I think everybody that smokes weed knows that while they're smoking and they're stoned. They just
do they think that they're at their highest level of consciousness when they're high?
They can trick themselves and think that, but they're coping.
And do they know they're not at the highest level?
Jesse, why don't you come over to my house for Thanksgiving and we'll light the blunt up?
Oh, you smoke pot?
We always smoke a blunt with the turkey.
Really? Did y'all end up eating up the whole turkey?
And the table.
All right.
Can you talk about the holiday season, and can you talk about how to deal with your liberal family at the dinner table?
There's a perfect way of doing this too. Number one, don't take it personally, whatever they say. And children who are in a fallen state, people who are in a fallen state, they need other people to help them. So they're gonna the whole family gonna be against the one you. And just realize they cannot see. If they could, they would speak better about things, they would do better, they would be able to believe in what is right. They literally cannot help themselves. So don't take it personally when they attack you. And just have some fun, be honest, but don't overreact. And when they overreact, you just look at them, realize that they can't help it, that at one time you were in a fallen state and you could not see, and you would not have wanted someone to be angry at you. So forgive them, but tell the truth and just have fun with it. Act like you're at a talent show or something. Enjoy yourself, but do not get angry. Don't take it personally. Let it pass. It's going to be amazing. And I do want to hear from everyone after Thanksgiving. How did you deal with your liberal friends and family members during Thanksgiving at the dinner table or wherever you might be with them? All right, but just relax and don't take it personally. But make sure you speak up, though. Speak the truth. Don't hold back. Just don't hate, and you'll be fine.
I got a really good question.
Okay, I think this is the last one. But go ahead.
Should we keep it going? Okay. This is a really good one.
What? Is it 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock? What time is it now? It's 1 o'clock now? Oh, okay.
It went by so fast.
Okay. So the council person is here an hour early? Your appointment is at 1? Oh.
Oh, we're going to take a whole nother hour.
No, I have another council session at 2. Go ahead.
This was like the worst thing to wear on the stage.
Why? It's hot.
Because it's so hot.
Yeah.
I'm like drenched under this.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead. What's your next question?
Should I go on?
Yes. Just reminding people real fast of how to,
Yeah,
what we're doing, why we're doing it.
The mug. This is what it's all about. And if you really need the mug, you go to thefallenstate.tv. You scroll down till you see the Indiegogo link. You click on it. Go to the Indiegogo page. Buy the mug. Get the perk. You donate. We get helped. You get helped.
And you're supporting Free Thought Matter, our Indiegogo campaign. We're trying to raise money with your help so that we can upgrade our equipment. It's falling apart. And so we can fight Media Matters and the children of the lie back, so that we might not have to give in to them. We got and believe me, it's a teamwork. It's all of you. You're as much a part of this as we are. And so we really need your help. So once again, go to thefallenstate.tv, scroll down. Am I right?
Scroll down just slightly. You'll see a big picture with the Indiegogo thumbnail link.
And the beauty, if when you come to interview me, you're going to get a chance to meet.
Well, that's the real reason they would even get it, because I mean, you're like
Travis.
Whatever.
And you'll be able to take a picture with him.
With me.
With his Hitler mustache.
Yeah, and you'll get to meet me personally, and it'll be a much better time than meeting him.
You say that again.
And you get the mug.
Get
the mug today. Buy it now.
Okay, let's go to the questions.
Don't rush me. Linda Soto. This is a really good one. I really like this one because it's like I think it really applies to a lot of people in the world today. Is it especially a lot of black people? Is it okay for a wife to leave a husband that only brings the family poverty and grief? Linda Soto.
That's an interesting question.
I'd love to hear your answer.
Repeat it.
Is it okay for a wife to leave a husband that only brings the family poverty and grief?
No. As long as he's not like violent against you, beating you. You told Harpo to beat me. Make sure you forgive him and show perfect love. Be honest and speak up. And just point out what he's doing, that you need his help. But don't hate, because the only way that you're supposed to be able to leave a husband or a wife is that they cheat on you, unless they die, right? And so one of the issues in marriage today is that most people get married in that fallen state anyway. And so when that emotion is gone, the sex emotions, the I love you, you love me, emotion is gone. It feels like nothing is left. But you make a promise to be together until death do you part, through thick and thin, through the good and the bad, through the everything, right? And so now it's time to put your feet on solid ground so you can see how to overcome. And God is with you and he'll help you through it. But whomever you marry, he was that way before you married him. You knew it. You just wanted someone to control so you can feel better. And now that you have him, or if it's the man and you have her, you got to see it through and grow up, especially if you have children. All right? So do the silent prayer, overcome the anger, and it'll work out for you. Okay? That's it?
Can we do another one? One more? I really like this one. From was nothing. If you guys, real quick, Jackson, if you're out there listening, if you can get your question in again or something, so somebody, one of the producers, can get it. We'll try to squeeze it in. From was nothing real. Jesse, you said you should treat everybody the same, man or woman, but you also said you should not go to women for advice. How come? And he thinks that he thinks that you're talking about spiritually when you say treat everyone the same. But he's saying, Jesse, you said you should treat everybody the same, man or woman, but you also said you should not go to women for advice. How come?
When you're not in a fallen state, you have perfect love, so you're going to treat men and women in the same manner. In society and of the world, we've been trained to treat women special. Oh, you can't yell at a woman. You can't tell a woman the truth. You can't speak the truth about a woman as though she's somehow or another special, right? But that's not good for the woman. Just as the men need to hear the truth, so do women. They need to hear the truth as well. So if you are perfect love, you treat everybody the same, because in reality, no one is special. We're all not worth anything, but if you got to love the ladies enough to be honest with them. And men should not tell a woman their weakness, because it's not in her nature to help you. A woman looks up to the man as man look up to Christ, right? And so she's looking to you to be the light of her, her soul, so that she can see the right way to go. But if you're looking to her to help solve your problems, or you're complaining about life and whimpering and whining and needing something from her, she doesn't have that to help you with. That's a motorcycle. She doesn't have that in her. She's going to resent you for trying to get something from her that she doesn't have. And it just creates a bad relationship. And plus, most women are going to judge you. They'll say, oh, please tell me your problem. You never share with me. And you're like, I don't have any problems. I'm doing fine. All is well. No, I know you have. How was your day at work? You never tell me. You don't love me. And you're like, all right, today was rough. My boss made me cry. And then she judged you for a lifetime. You'll overcome that, but she'll judge you because she can't help it. She sees it as a weakness. So if you definitely need help, go to an older man. If your father's not around, go to an older person with wisdom, and they'll help show you how to overcome it. Your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife need to see you strong at all times. Can you imagine having a weak Christ? You going to Christ for help, looking up to him, and he's like, oh, I know what you mean. I have the same problems. I'm overreacting. I hate my boss. I'm depressed. Would you respect a Christ like that? And likewise, women are not going to respect men. It's not in them to help you. It's in them. It's in you to help them. Just FYI. And I know the world have trained men to go to women psychiatrists, women therapists, and they can't help you. They don't have it. It was created that way, that order of God. All right? Good question, though.
You need to work out more.
Why?
Because your belly is getting so big you can't even see your logo. There you go.
How about now?
How about?
I promise you to work out more if you promise me to iron your pants.
Agreed.
All right.
Meet me outside. See what happened.
Meet me outside, see what happens.
Black Lives Matter, hashtag. Black Lives Matter, hashtag. Right? Is that how
Hands
they do it?
up. Hands up. I can't breathe.
I didn't do it. Didn't do. Didn't do.
Get up off your knees, boy.
Get off your knees, boy. That I try to do it like the slave master would, like looking down. Get off your knees, boy.
Are they frowning like that too, making their face?
I wasn't alive back then. I wouldn't know. They probably had a smile on their face.
Hashtag I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Hashtag.
Black Lives Matter.
Hashtag. I got the question from Jackson. You aren't even gonna know what he's talking about at all. So I don't know why they wanted me to read this. Oh, you know what it is? My fingers are really sweaty because the lights, and this has a thumbprint thing, and I can't get to it real quick. It won't let. It's over you. Don't worry about it. Jesse's thoughts on Oh, this is from Jackson. Jesse's thoughts on microchips and technology taking control of our consciousness and eventually recording our reproductive information in order to manipulate our genes. How does this relate to Revelations?
I have no idea. You may want to handle that one.
I got it. Yeah, I can figure that out. You're going to die. You're going to suffer and die.
I really don't know this. I don't know.
I feel like if you're that worried about that, or
I
if
do
you're worried
know
about that, you're done.
I do notice though that, especially with the millennials and those under the millennials and those under the millennials, they are addicted to technology. They are absolutely. They walk around like this.
Yeah.
They're riding in cars with others like this.
They're dumb.
They're standing at the bus stop like this. They're at the dinner table like this. I even know young people, when they go to the bathroom, they're like this. They take showers, they're like this.
I put a bag around it.
And so...
Look what I can do. You want to see?
Who's that?
You didn't see that? You want to see it?
Sit down and do it. You're too tall. You're past the camera.
I don't think I can do it standing up. I can't remember how to do it standing up.
And what are you doing?
I'm making my elbows go through each other.
And why?
I said, look what I can do.
I'm almost convinced.
That I'm a retarded person?
Yes.
I'm convinced you're retarded.
That you are a retarded person on pot.
I don't come to work stoned.
You can't convince me of that.
James is a beta. Beta male.
And so, so by way of technology, they are being seduced away from consciousness, away from God. They're like zombies, right? I read a report where the people who create these things don't even allow their kids to look at it. They don't allow them to have them in their classrooms because they know that it's causing major destruction and undermining the kids and the young adults who are into this. So I do know that. But as far as the end times, I don't know what that has to do with the computers. All right. But it's an interesting question, Jackson. Thank you.
Do you think I'm a millennial? Do I come off like a millennial?
Yes. Are you one?
Born in 91.
All right, let's take two more. We got to end.
Two more and then.
Yeah, I got someone here for counseling.
Do I have any more questions coming in? You know, go ahead and plug the Indiegogo and I'll get some more.
Just to remind you, all right, we have an Indiegogo campaign. We have to upgrade our equipment. We want to keep free thought matter. We don't want to allow the media matter and all the children of the lie to stop us as they have done in banning other conservative voices on YouTube. And so we're not waiting until we're put off before we do something about it. And I honestly want you to know it takes all of us to do this. And so we really appreciate you supporting this. We have Purse that Travis has told you about. And if you just want to do, let's say you can't afford to give the 100 or whatever. Give whatever you can because every dime will help. Go to the Indiegogo campaign by going to the fallerstate.tv and scrolling down to the, click on the Indiegogo logo, and you can really, that's where you make the donations, all right? And it takes all of us, we have fun with this, but we're serious about it as well because we have the great white hope in the White House who's put the country first. And so it's time for all of us to get involved even more so to help make America great again and keep it that way. And free speech, free thoughts matter because if they ever take those things away from us, it's over. Our Second Amendment is important. And they know that if they can take away free speech, free thoughts, and the Second Amendment, then they can invade us. They can overtake us. They can take over. So we cannot allow that to happen. So really, I appreciate you, all right? Go and take all of us. We can't do this alone. So go to the fallerstate.tv, scroll down, and click on the Indiegogo logo and help us get this done. And I really, really, really appreciate you tuning in today. I got to end it because I do counseling as well.
Can I squeeze one more?
The first person is here already. Then I got another one coming up right after them, so I don't want to make them late. It's not fair to them.
Ugh.
But thank you for tuning in. And Travis, thank you so much for helping out.
I really, really hated every last minute of it.
Yeah, and we hated you being here too. Any other
Did you
thing,
wanna shake
Kelly,
my
I'm
hand?
leaving out?
Do you want to shake my hand?
Okay, so, no.
Oh.
It's happy Thanksgiving to you from all of us at the Father State, the radio show, the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, the Bond, my nonprofit organization, from the interns and everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, be safe. If you're not traveling, be safe. And once again, with your liberal friends and family members, speak up but don't resent. Have fun. It's not personal. They can't help themselves. All right? So thank you so much and really, really, really appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving again from all of us.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You need some water?
Gosh, it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
Pull the green. Joel, pull the green. Are we off?